Have you ever wanted to step away from your usual routine and into a magical kingdom? Today I'm at the Claremont Showgrounds here at the Santa's Enchanted Wardrobe. Let's head in to find out more.
Alright, I'll be the seeker and you can all be the hiders, okay? Yes, splendid. I'll give you all enough time to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The show is Santa's Enchanted Wardrobe. It's a family theatre production. It's immersive, it's interactive. What that means is in standard theatre you go, you sit down, you watch. In this one you get to play. Where it was born from is probably my own experiences growing up, lots of fantasy and imagination, and with my partner had many discussions about what's possible, what we can do. And it gradually evolved until Narnia is one of my favourite movies. And I thought, you know, it doesn't make sense to come through the wardrobe and be Peter or Susan or Edmund or one of the kids. So I thought, well, why not come through the wardrobe and have your own adventure? Well, what they can expect is an adventure. They'll start outside where they're being evacuated to the country. They'll meet with a very bossy housekeeper, Mrs. Macready, who will march them off to the professor's house. That's when they enter inside into the spare room, or the spare as Mr. Tumnus says. They'll play a game of hide and seek, and then they'll go through a magical wardrobe that transports them into the land of Narnia, where there's real snow, there's bark mulch on the ground, you can smell the real pine trees, and they'll take a wander through little pathways in a real forest. Then they'll meet with Mr. Tumnus, who'll bring them back to their house for a cup of tea, apple hoof tea, stomped with his own little hoofs, and then he will bring them in on a cunning plan to get them through Narnia, past the White Witch, and through to the Enchanted Forest, where they're going to gather some fairy dust and bring it through to the North Pole so that the reindeers can fly for Christmas. When they go into the elves' toy shop, they're going to see magical toys come alive, because naughty little Nobby plays with the fairy dust and sprinkles a bit on the toy shop elves' toy shelves, and you'll see ballerinas come to life, you'll see toy teddies that come to life, and all sorts of wonderful things. It'll feel really, really magical. And then you'll meet with Tiddles, who's the naughty elf that's gone to sleep and forgot to do his chores, and you can help him get all the reindeer pens ready for Christmas and pack the sleigh, and then you'll go and visit with Santa Claus and have a magical, old-fashioned, family value Christmas with Santa Claus.
And how are we today? I say thank you.
A very unique Christmas event, immersive theatre where you take part in what's happening, holographic fairies and a whole range of very interesting attractions and characters, magical characters and enchanted characters to meet. And it's running since the 3rd of December, and it's now today it is the 8th of December, and it's going to be running until the 24th of December. So straight through this weekend, 8th to the 10th, and then the 13th through to the 24th. It never ceases to amaze me, you know, the reaction of kids. And you know, we had a 70-year-old man this week who said that it brought the magic of Christmas back for him. So really, it's for adults and it's for kids, and we feel we engage everybody.
What was your favourite?
The witch.
Why the witch?
Because she had lollies.
Okay. Would you come back next year?
Yeah.
Why are you refusing your queen?
I'm sorry.
My character's name's Agnes, and I'm playing the billeting officer. Basically, I'm sending all the kids off to the countryside so they're nice and safe.
How long have you been doing this role, and what is
This role I've just started for this season of Santa's Enchanted Wardrobe. So we've had last weekend 3 days of shows, and now this weekend 3 days of shows, and then we've got next week, we're all calling it the marathon, 13th to the 24th, so it's going to be hectic, but it's great fun.
And how many visitors do you get daily?
We've been very lucky lately, and we've had lots of people magicking their way through. Yes, and we're having an awful lot of fun.
How has your experience been at the Enchanted Wardrobe?
Oh, very nice. It's a bit chilly, and that's why I generally go in and sit next to the fire. Yes, and it's all been very nice, and the kids have been absolutely wonderful. They've been very well behaved, and they're all on my very good list at the moment.
That's good to hear.
I think so too, yes, because we don't want anybody on the naughty list, really. Yes, coal is far too heavy to carry on the sleigh.
I'm Smorin Pinto, signing off from Santa's Workshop.